Well, I didn't play this season wondering about what I was going to do in the off season. I approached every game, every practice, every day like it was my last. I just want to try to continue to get better as a leader and as a player every day.
Stay true to the game, and the main point of anything, give to the game. Work your butt off, try to be better than you were yesterday, every single day. Commit to the game. I believe I always talk about like the game gods. And if you disrespect the game gods, then karma is a mug.
I feel like I continue to get better every year. I continue to bust my butt in the off season to get ready for a season to go into June.
Mm-hmm.
So I look forward to us competing for an NBA championship this year.
Mm-hmm.
And every night I go on the court, I approach it that way, on us trying to get better for the long-term goal. Short-term goal, we want to just continue to get better every night. Well, I'm not going to guarantee no championship, I'll tell you that. I'm just going to I'm guaranteed that we get better every day. And that's the thing that you guys don't see. That comes from practice. Sometimes you're at practice, but sometimes you're not. I just know that we're gonna get better every day, and we're gonna be a lot better team than last year. I can guarantee that.
Once I show up to work, once I show up to, the job description, and that's being a leader of the ball club every single day, there's no opportunity, or there's no slight for me on what my mindset is. My mindset is how we can be great today, and how we can maximize today for either the next game, for the next road trip, for the next film session, for the next practice, for the next bus ride, plane ride. I have that mentality of if we can maximize today, then it makes the next challenge that much more easy for us.
For me, I just try to be consistent throughout the course of the season, be the leader I know I can be for this ball club, for this franchise every night, no matter what was going on from the outside or the inside, and be reliable every single day, showing up to work every single day, putting in the work, and grinding every single day. So
whatever you can do can never ever substitute for sleep. That is the greatest recovery for an athlete like myself, for athletes all over the world, for people all over the world. The greatest recovery is actual sleep. That's when the mind and the body is at ease. That's when the body is recovering. And for me, I take sleeping very seriously. I've always taken care of my body. I've always kind of worked like 24/7 nonstop. I mean, as long as you've known me, you've always known me to be, very adamant about how my body feels throughout the whole year, not just the seasons. I've beat the odds. I never put a ceiling. I never said how many years I want to play. I've already exceeded that, I guess. I mean, the life expectancy of an NBA player is definitely not 16 years.
Is this the longest prime in the history of professional sports?
I don't know. I'm going to let you guys talk about it. One thing I can do is commit to the game. I put myself and my body and my mind in position to be available to my teammates. I've never missed a playoff game in my career. And the best thing you can do for your teammates is be available. And for me to be available to my teammates and put in the work, I just hope I make my guys proud. And that's all that matters to me. I make my guys proud, make the fan base proud, my family back home. I can't wait to get back home to them. Akron, Ohio, we did it again. And, that's what it's all about.
And I want to continue to play at a high level. I want to continue to play at a championship level and still be respected every time I touch the floor as a threat throughout the whatever minutes I'm playing. If it's 25 minutes, if it's 35 minutes, if it's 45 minutes, every time I'm on the court, I'm always viewed as a threat. That means a lot to me in the sense of how I just prepare myself to go out and play.
For me, I just keep pushing. I just keep preparing myself mentally, no matter if I'm in the lineup or not. Obviously, it's been a tough season for all of us. It's not what we signed up for, but throughout the year, things happen. Throughout suspensions, injuries, things of that nature, and us just not being able to play, sustainable basketball for 48 minutes. But you don't even try to wrap your head around it. You just you keep pushing. You see how you can get better. Tonight, move on to tomorrow, and go from there. So like I said, the playoffs is never promised. You got to go out and work, and for me personally, just continue to put the work in and see what you can do to continue to help.
But I'm not going to hang my head low. I know how much work as a team we put into it. I know how much work individually that I put into it when you guys are not around. That's something people don't see. And I think you can never hang your head low when you know how much work, how much dedication that you put into the game of basketball. When the lights are off and the cameras are not on.
I work on my game. I work on my craft. You guys see me when you come to practice, and I'm working on, my game or before the games or off days. I'm just always like trying to see ways I can continue to just stay in great rhythm and see ways I can continue to get better. Even at my age, I'm not just out there like just jacking up a bunch of shots just to be doing it. I want to be efficient when I'm doing it as well.
Well, I don't look at it as looking into the future. I always go by, I take every moment at a time because you're not promised tomorrow. And that's what my mom brought me up on. And I always say that I just try to get better every day at what I do.
What's next for you? What do you have to improve upon when you want to take your game to the next level?
Well, it's all about just getting better every day. Of course, defensive-wise and getting your jump shot better to perfection. But it's just getting better every day for our team and for myself.
Every day you got to go out there and work because there's someone out there working too. And if you stop, I think they can pass you up. So every day my coaches push me, I push myself, and my teammates push me. My mother brought me up real good, and that helps me be level-headed.
When you come into the league, you get a rookie scale deal. You don't have there's nothing you can do about that. That deal is already scaled. You're a rookie, your deal is scaled, 3 years, 4th-year option, all that, it's scaled. If I put this work in these 3-4 years, I'm getting the max. Ain't nothing you can tell me. I'm getting the max. Now it's on my turn. The meat and potatoes of it all is motherfuckers don't want to work.
Well, my expectation, is to try to get better every single day. I don't expect nothing. You work for what you want. You can't expect anything. I think that's for me. It's all part of the process, and the unknown is, what to expect at the end of the road. So I don't ever base anything off of that. What I know I can bring to the table is, being committed to, having excellence, every single day from a mindset standpoint and from, how I prepare to go out and play. So, everything else take care of itself. I know you guys tired of hearing me say this, but I got better. And you guys looked at me crazy last year when I said it. And like, how did you get better from the year before? And is there any way you can get? I got better. I'm a better basketball player than I was last year, and in every aspect. And I feel very confident and comfortable in my game right now.
It's all about repetition. Things just don't happen by accident. We go over this stuff a lot during practice, during shoot-arounds, during film sessions, on if we're down 3 or we're down late in situations, what sets we can go through. And when you perfect it in practice, it makes it a lot easier on the floor. So
I always tell my team, hey, guys, let's get better every day. It may be games where you got better that night, but that team maybe got better just a little bit more and won the game. Now, I could be satisfied with that, but I can't be satisfied with our team not getting better and losing the ball game.
I put in a lot of hard work as an individual to not only better my game, but if I become better as an individual, our team is automatically going to become better. So
I guess I'm my biggest critic. And after the season, I kind of assess my game and seeing, okay, this is what I was really successful at that season, and this what I wasn't so successful at, and I try to work on that in that off season, try to bring that into the next season. So I don't feel like I've reached my peak. I don't know where my ceiling is. I hope I don't bump my head. I hope it's high enough where I never reach it, but I will continue to push the envelope and just try to continue to break through.
Well, you just try to get better on every aspect of the games that you try to improve from the year before. I'm still trying to improve my post game and playing in the interior. I'm still trying to improve my ball handling. I'm still going to continue to improve as a leader.
And that's how I am. I put so much work into me trying to be the best every single day that the guys see it, the coaching staff see it, and they trust that I'm going to at least try to put our team in the best position to win. That's all I can ask for.
And every time I think about working out, as hard as it is, Ali always said, training is hard, it's tough, but suffer now and you'll live the rest of your life as a champion. So, that always resonates for me.
9 years later, since I've been drafted, that I can finally say that I'm a champion, and I did it the right way. I didn't shortcut anything. I put a lot of hard work and dedication in it, but and hard work pays off. So
we all know that our mind is our biggest. Our biggest accomplishment, and also it makes you doubt yourself too. So having my mind is sharp and keeping my mind fresh and keeping my mind at a high energy and a high rate has allowed me to be able to do the things that I do at my age, and then putting the time into my body. Both on the floor being smart about how much work I'm putting on the court because I love to work on my game, but also doing the work just as much off the floor to be able to be available to my teammates.
Well, you got to stay true to yourself. And there's times where even what you say or may do may not, everyone may not agree with it, but at the end of the day, if you've put all your hard work and effort into it, or you've put all your mind and your time into it, then if you continue to stay on that path, I think, no matter what happens, you will have results.
I think the best thing about what I've done over the last few years, I've kind of gotten away from what everybody talk about. During the playoffs, I get off social media. I don't watch sports talk radio. I don't watch all the things that be on TV. It's just like at the end of the day, the game is won in between these four lines. You can have all the talking, you can have everybody saying what's going to happen, but the game is won in between the four lines, and that's where I thrive at. That's where I bring to the table. When we get on these four lines, listen, everything is said, but let's get on this court and let's make it happen. So, that's where my focus, that's where my mentality just came from the last few years, and I know how much I put into the game, I know how much work, and then I just go out and play.